Maybe because of this exact dynamic being on the bubble, stack preservation, not wanting to be put in those spots, all part of the Ibinger strategy.
And now, is Samuel Zhu in a bit of trouble? He is. He's run right into it. Mateos does have it this time. Adrian makes the call, and here we go. Zhu all in at risk, 775,000 in the middle.
No, you would just call it. That's not what you had. Very, very tight holes.
PokerBase co-founder. All in and at risk after a 6th place finish yesterday. That no gamble, no future patch. Looks so pretty next to that all in
Little
button.
choppability now.
Yeah, absolutely. Backdoor diamonds as well. Backdoor straight draw also. The turn though is the jack of hearts. Creates some more chop outs, of course. 10 to deliver the outright win. Jack or 6 saves his tournament life. River is an 8, and we say good game to Samuel Zhu. Nothing he could do. Got it in beautifully early.
Yeah, he got it in with 10s, first 9s. Got very unlucky, and then just gets it in with ace-10 suited for his final 11 bigs.
515 I have. Ori.
Oh, Ausmus.
Now this is where it gets
Ace
fun, right?
Jack.
We just talked about this, blind on blind. Oya's going to be any 2. Ausmus qualifier incoming.
Here we go on the stone cold bubble of the 50K. Jeremy Ausmus all in at risk, but a 2-1 favorite.
12. Damn. 12.
If he wins this, he's up to almost 1.1. If he loses this, that is an absolutely brutal way to go on the bubble.
Too much. 15? Yeah. Oh, please.
That's
What?
a pretty good flop, I would say.
Essentially flopped him stone dead. I don't even know how he has a percentage. How?
I like no sweat.
Uh,
How?
Ace Jack.
He can chop.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
it. The only chop, yeah.
A lot of pressure there. We don't see a royal, but we do see a double up for Jeremy Ausmus.
I feel like it got hotter. I don't think the AC is on at all. Right. No,
He's going to do it.
Now I'm sweating.
Most of it goes in, and 2 kings for Velosevic.
He's run right into it for Mateos. This looks like it could be it.
It all does go in.
What is Masashi Oya thinking? What?
Bottles of water with
No.
Has asked for...
glass with ice.
This is not genuine. No chance,
I
right?
don't see why.
Why even ask?
Can I get one too?
You know Velosevic just has to be incredibly strong
I
here.
have some left. Is the air condition off?
You're really testing our will. It's like a special final table.
Sounds like it's a little warm. It's going to get really hot in there for Mateos.
No.
Yeah,
Like
survival.
Plenty of aces left. Not one in the muck.
Okay, fair point.
Yeah.
Change that just for this
Will
one.
the bubble finally burst? Mateos all in at risk with ace deuce up against 2 kings.
No. I wanted to say you have ace 3. No king with this hat.
710K in the pot. Mateos can find a way.
All in number 8.
You know what the PokerGo Spain chat is calling for. Here we go. Jack 7
Oh, no.
deuce, all clubs, so the deuce arise, but Velosevic has the king of clubs in his hand. You see Mateos' outs, top of your screen.
How many do you want, Jeremy?
Ace or deuce that's not a club.
Oh,
Is
hit
the deuce
the
of
Mallard!
diamonds!
The Mallard!
Oh my! And now it's Velosevic needing help. Looking for a king. Or a club that's not the ace of clubs. It's the 6 of diamonds we play on the bubble.
The bubble strikes again!
No, nothing. No.
Started the
You gotta
show
win one
4
of them.
hours,
All right.
48 minutes ago, and Velosevic is ahead. The Jack 6 suited against Oya's 7-4.
Thank you.
Just check those things and all good. We all have like starting stack.
Yeah.
Starting stack was 200K for this tournament. 4 in the window. Couple backdoor draws available for Velosevic. Also could just make it happen with a Jack or 6. Turn is a 5.
Yeah,
Straight
don't
draw
burst.
has arrived.
Don't burst!
Jack 6 or 3. And almost 5 hours later, the bubble has burst. Danilo Velosevic out of Serbia, the unfortunate 6th place finisher. You gotta feel for the guy.
Man,
Ah,
so painful, excruciating.
Mateos folds the 9-4.
Holding.
Oh yeah, jams the king deuce. Ausmus has the ace-7 suited.
Watch him go, Jeff.
Nods, and here we go once more. The lone American at this final table, looking for the spin up. From 3 big blinds to what could be 12. King, queen, 6.
Well,
One club.
in a little bit of trouble now, but watch him go, Jeff.
Needing an ace.
Oh,
Instead, the turn is the queen of clubs.
And
The flush
along
draw has arrived.
comes the puppy paws.
10 outs for Ausmus. Ace or a club that's not the king of clubs. River card is the ace of diamonds.
Watch him go, Jeff.
Up to 960,000 is Jeremy Ausmus.
Was there ever a doubt? Well, these types of hands, we can do
Though-
it. But it can change with these stacks now being a little bit larger.
Now with Mizzi super short too, and the other 3 guys have to be pretty tight at this
Right.
point. The 60K pay jump.
The last hand was just fine. 9-6 suited on the button. Yeah, we shove.
And Mizzi calls and is in some trouble. Queen 10 versus Oya's Queen Jack.
Well, he's been here before. 3-1
true.
dog, and he spiked. Power of the blueberries, in effect.
King 5.
5.
5 would indeed chop things
I'm
up.
not greedy. I just want 5.
Yeah.
No pen.
Turn is a deuce. A deuce would also result in a chop. 10 for the outright win. 5 reduced for the chopper. Mizzi's out in 5th. River is A4.
Good game.
It's a good game to Sorrel Mizzi. $120,000 and a full case of blueberries. 325Ks at EPT Monte Carlo. And Masashi finished 1st, 2nd, and 4th.
Not bad.
Heibinger in bad shape here. There's Queen Jack suited. It'll go up against Oya's King Queen suited. $1.7 million-ish in the pot. 5-3 deuce, 1 diamond. Turn is a 10. Eibinger down to 3 outs. Needs a jack. Stay alive. No jack on the river.
Good game, man.
We say good game to Mateos Eibinger. Out in fourth, $180,000.
Well, he didn't bubble. He thought for sure he would be the bubble boy.
My play on morning.
Jam and Mateos.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
just 9-3.
Completely dominated by
By
10-3.
10-3.
And Jeremy, you have Jack 3?
Yeah.
This is so gross. Such an awful hand. Does he have to call? He's already got 200,000 out there. Only 170K behind. Yeah, the math just says we have to call, and he's going to see the horrible
That's gonna be
news.
terrible, yeah. Well, about 700K in the pot if Mateos can find a way.
Classic all in. Thunder cooler. Cooler. What can you do?
It's the cooler, he says. And we know the PokerGO Espanol chat calling for the Nueve. Ace 7 deuce. Maybe a 4 or 5 here. The turn is a 4.
Yeah, chop it up.
Yeah, just chop it.
Seems fair.
Let's play on. We've come this far. Mateos needs a 9 for the outright win. At least a 5 to stay alive. River, though, is a queen, and we say good game to the conquistador, Adrian Mateos. Follows up a second place finish in the 25K with a third place in the 50K.
I would say that's a healthy turnout.
Yes, it is.
Freeze out 100K.
Now it's Ausmus with ace king. Makes the call. Here we go. Ausmus, the 60-40 favorite to double up. If the ace king does not hold, this tournament is over. 2.1 million in the middle. Ooh. Ace
Wow.
Jack 7 with 2 spades.
Money was going in no matter what.
Straight draw, flush draw for Oya.
9.
Turn card is the 7 of spades. Oya makes a flush, but
7, 8.
Ausmus flush draw, full house draw.
Fair.
Ace, 7
No,
spade,
9 of
unless
spades,
it's the
though.
9 of spades.
9 of spades. No,
Nice, very good.
no good.
Oh yeah, so close to a title. River card is the 6 of spades, and Ausmus stays alive.
Oh, Jeremy Ausmus. 2.1 million now. Back in business.
Ausmus 2 kings. And just makes the call. And Masashi flops an ace. Not just that, flops 2 pair. Yeah, bets 200K. Ausmus check calls, in some trouble here. Turn is a 5.
This further complicates things. The 5 can give Oya some equity. Let's say he had a hand like 5-7. Would have been open-ended, now pair, and a straight draw. All of this going to be running through Jeremy's mind as we know that further aggression is now coming. You can get stubborn with kings.
$500.
And you want those hands to get even more in.
All in.
There is that jam.
He thinks it's good.
Yeah.
And now he
Oya's-
really thinks it's good. The fact that Oya hasn't called with aces
Then it
up.
is. Ausmus has got to be thinking it's like of that 6-7 variety.
Right, that's exactly what he's thinking. He thinks that two kings are
You
good.
got ace.
Till now.
And now Ausmus needs some help on the river or this tournament is over.
King.
A king and a king only saves the day for the American. River card is a queen. Masashi Oya continues his tear through the high roller scene.